about that? Talk about ghost cam tunes. How about that? How about that? In the last two videos, you'll know I have ghost cam on a 5.0 now. Right now we're driving on it. As you can see, this is the Lund ghost cam tune. The reason I went with the Lund because MPT doesn't make a ghost cam tune for automatics for the 5.0. If you follow this channel, you know my last Mustang was a 3.7. I ran a ghost cam a lot. I got a lot of ghost cam videos on there. If you want to check them out, I'll leave some links in the description if you guys want to watch the ghost cam on that car. That was an MPT tune ghost cam, and that was a phenomenal tune. They say don't daily drive a ghost cam. It's not good for your car. Well, yeah, it's not. You really shouldn't. I daily drove it for maybe about 7 or 8 months. Not constantly on ghost cam though. I would switch off. Usually run on the weekends or sometimes maybe a week or two in a row, but then turn it off. It wasn't constant, 8 months straight of ghost camming. The main things you want to know about ghost cam is, yes, you are going to burn a lot more gas when you run ghost cam. You're going to notice a significant drop as far as that goes. You definitely want to have an off-road exhaust setup if you're going to run ghost cam. Now, I haven't actually seen any, I haven't actually seen any people burn up their cats. I've heard about it. That's why they recommend you to run off-road exhaust. Not only that, ghost cam just doesn't sound good when you have cats. It just really doesn't. It sounds like putting. Like it just doesn't sound good in my opinion. But you can do what you want to do. You're not supposed to have cats though when you run it. So essentially, what the ghost cam tune is very easy to handle when you have a manual car. You can control the throttle inputs. You control, coming off the clutch and stuff like that, so you can keep the car from dying out, and it doesn't take long to get used to at all. Now for automatic, this is the first automatic ghost cam car I've had, and let me tell you, it's not fun. it's not fun to try and drive this thing around daily. I'll see if I can get to a couple stops. I want to show you. Well, you kind of seen it back there, but I want to show you what the main problem with this is. What the biggest thing I just noticed is coming down to a stop, saying you're automatic, like right now, okay? Right there. It just kicked down to ghost cam and we're going 15 miles an hour. I literally heard, I don't know if it was my drive shaft, I think that's what it was. I heard something pop when it downshifted and kicked into ghost cam. It seems like it's putting a lot of stress on the drivetrain when it does that, when it kicks into the ghost cam mode, it almost surges. On top of that, sitting at a stoplight in traffic behind cars, if you're running ghost cam and automatic, I almost had to put 2 feet on the brake and mash that shit all the way to the floor to stop it from lurching. I had it pressed hard and my car would still be inching forward every time it would lope like that, which it requires a lot more attention. You're gonna really have to pay attention to what your car's doing when when you're coming to stops and stuff like that, because you don't want to surge right in the back of somebody's bumper. So besides that, the drivability overall is just, I really don't recommend it on automatic unless you're sitting parked at a car show or you just really not doing a lot of stop and go driving, point to point, stuff like that. I guess that's okay, but it's just not really fun. On a manual car, I would completely love it, but you definitely don't want to daily drive this thing. It can take a toll on parts in the engine and other parts of your exhaust. If O2 sensors, stuff like that, you're definitely going to burn up O2 sensors quicker. So right now we're going to drive through. And my foot's on the brake. You see what's happening? I'm mashing pretty hard on the brake too. The other downside to a ghost cam tune is the smell. If you're sensitive to exhaust fumes, you might not want a ghost cam tune, just to say the least, because it's really potent. You're really going to smell the shit coming out of your car. It's raw fuel, basically. So, you know the upsides and the downsides to it. Don't run it daily. You can, but you shouldn't. Make sure you have an off-road exhaust. I would not recommend it for an automatic just because it's not fun to drive. It really makes driving difficult, actually. And you're going to wear out a lot of parts a lot faster. That's kind of plain and simple. If you want to do it, it does sound good. And you get, the positive, you're going to get a lot of compliments. Maybe not from people that know what the Ghost Cam tune is, but you are going to get a lot of compliments from shit when you're like pulling at gas stations or you're pulling a movie theater or something. There's people around. People are going to notice your car. People are really going to notice your car. And almost everybody that walks past and has some interest in cars is going to say something to you. Within the last 3 days, I've already got four compliments from random people just walking in the gas stations and stuff like that. So that's the kind of cool factor of it. And that's part of the reason why I like doing it, is the turn the heads factor, Besides that, it's not going to be run daily. It's going back to the MPT tune until I can data log with Lon and see how their tune turns out. But so you can hear it still, right? But we are going to go to the track this weekend, hopefully if the rain stays away, but it should be good. See you later. Peace.